Hi guys, this one is a special one. Here we have a family man, a former soldier. He's the founder of Safe Place. He's also made history as the first guy from the Netherlands to fight in the BKFC. Jelle Zeegers, welcome to No Bones Fight Talk. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, thank you for having me, guys.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing really good, really good.
Yeah,
Training a lot, staying sharp all the time.
yeah, that's good. That's good.
No, good.
Um, if we can just then maybe just jump straight into the very beginning when you joined the BKFCs. So you
Yeah,
were waiting for the phone call for the BKFC for 2 years or so,
yeah,
and
yeah,
on the day you received the phone call, you took a fight on 48 hour notice. So basically, you flew flew in, had a fight, and flew back more or less.
yeah. That's all true. It was one big adventure,
Yeah, yeah, and
I was trying to get it for 2 years. It was a long, long time, but everything has a time and a place.
yeah, we were lucky enough to see you fight live. We were there, and then we were lucky to grab you and just have an interview with you as well. And we were amazed your performance and everything. The whole story, 48 hour thing, we couldn't believe it because
Yeah.
probably 99% of fighters would say no to that.
Yeah, yeah. I believed there was something with a higher power, with God that told me now is your time. So grab your fucking balls and do it. So I did.
Yeah, do you know what? That day, yeah, the God was definitely in your corner,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Would it be fair to say that it was definitely worth the wait then, Jelle?
Yeah, it was worth the waiting. Uh, yeah, I can't wait for things. I really want to go in there, but everything has the right timing in God's plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I can just ask you, it was against Toby Binden, obviously. He had quite a lot of bare knuckle experience. I think he had 4 fights at the time. And you came in there, I mean, in your Dutch style of fighting, and absolutely, I mean, it was an incredible performance. Was there any nerves going into that, or did you actually have any time to get nervous, or was it just happening all so quickly? And what was the walkout like? Was it being your
Uh,
first?
I just knew this is my path. This is what I was born to do. I know I have gladiator blood in my veins. So when I got the call, I was like, okay, this is the right timing. Otherwise, I didn't get the call. So
It was
I'm
now
gonna
or
kill.
never.
It was now or never, and I'm gonna kill this dude. And yeah, that's that. I made the walkout, and I was full of confidence, a little bit nerves, but good nerves, just to get me ready. And I just knew I was going to win. That was it.
Yeah. Do you know, I remember watching that fight, and w- w- when you dropped Toby in first round,
Yeah,
I didn't mention nothing to before we had interview, we had a little chat with you, and I didn't mention that because I wasn't sure if I saw it right or not. So you dropped him with the left,
yeah,
and it was really really good left. And in second round, you dropped him with the right.
yeah. True.
So when I come back home, I rewatched it. I wanted to make sure that I've seen it right, and I thought because you're not a heavyweight. You
No.
know what I mean? So, and you have power in both hands because
Yeah,
you
true.
dropped him with both hands, and it was, the left one was really solid as well, which really surprised me.
In case you
Thank you
haven't
so much.
realised, Rich is a big fan of yours.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've got a crazy voice in my head that with every punch I have to give it with bad intention. That yeah, it's something crazy. Like a little voice telling me like fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And I hyping myself up, and then grrr, I going in, and then all of a sudden I have two cannons in my arms, and then
Yeah.
I go with the flow.
Yeah, you definitely do because most of fighters they might have
Yeah.
one lead hand right punch and that is it. The rest is just so to speak, you know.
Yeah,
But anyway,
I always have this feeling like if I fight, that it's my last fight in my life. This is a fight for my life. You know, that's my mindset. And
Yeah.
even I was not really good with my cardio at that moment. Yeah, I have like a strange things to hype myself up. You know, sounds a bit psycho, but if I feel like, okay, I'm gonna get tired, then I'm mentioning myself that if my opponent is like someone is breaking into my house and say, okay, bro, I'm gonna take your wife and your kid. What the fuck are you going to do?
Yeah.
You
Hey, if it
know,
works,
that's
it works, right?
different mindset, you know. And when I go to that place, then a monster is coming out, and then all of a sudden I have cardio.
You know, they do say that 60% of a fight is in your head, isn't it? So.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
So yeah, like that. Obviously, that really impressive debut performance. Like I said, we spoke to you after, and you was absolutely buzzing, and you wanted to get back in there as soon rather than later. And you actually mentioned to us, I'm not sure if that was off camera or on camera, that you actually had your eye on the BKFC 83 in Rome.
Yeah.
And you kind of got your wish in that respect. I mean, that was an incredible show. I mean, the result didn't quite go your way, but again, it was two fine fighters, you and Nico Gaffey. I mean,
Yeah.
we was there live and we couldn't take us. Obviously, it went against you in the first round, but you couldn't blink for a second. I mean, we was ringside and we literally quite couldn't blink. So
yeah, we couldn't believe it. It was amazing fight.
Yeah, it was a big explosion.
Yeah, it was exactly that.
Can I ask you what did you actually take from that fight, Jelle?
What do you mean? Sorry again.
You know, like mentally and as you come out of that, what were you feeling coming out of the fight? I know it didn't go your way, so it can be maybe a sore subject, but
I felt very. At first, I was disappointed, but after that, I feel very grateful that I get the opportunity because it's only my second fight, you know, and my last fight. I had 48 hours notice. I knew that I had to fight in Birmingham, and then my second fight was for the European title against a really good opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even at that time, I didn't have a solid team. You know, I did some sparring here and there, but I only had like a bag, a rope, and my daughter walking around because my wife is working a lot.
okay,
And she's supporting me so that I can train. But I didn't have a good team at that moment. I did some sparring, but the rest was only by myself, you know. So that was not really ideal for title fights. So yeah, I changed a lot of things since then. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that is something then. Yeah, that's even more impressive than really because you know, them 2 years that gap. So what did you do them to? You know, because obviously you were waiting for the phone call, and so did you have any fights at all or?
Yeah, I did some boxing just to stay active, but the Dutch boxing federation is fucked up, like fucked up. Yeah, it's crazy. You know, I did 2 fights for them, and they put me against a good opponents, like 12-0. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, let's go. And just because you're an MMA fighter, they don't really like you beforehand, and then they see I bang them all to the ground or make a really hard time for these guys, and then after they give it on points to them, for example, or they give the fight to them because they don't like your fighting style. It's not boxing, it's fighting, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here, you know? So that's when I quit with that. So yeah.
But that didn't even go on record, didn't it?
Sorry?
That did. You know, if you check your record on it's not there, the boxing.
No. It was just amateur boxing.
Right. Okay. And you know, with Rome, I wanted to ask you that because that was your dream, wasn't it? And your nickname Barbarius as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where did that come from?
The nickname I got from my friends in Rhodes in Greece.
Okay.
Uh, when I was on holiday, I trained with these guys. It's a BJJ MMA team, and we became really good friends. Been there like 9 times or so, and yeah, they like my aggressive fighting style, and a, a bit of a mix with the notorious Barbarius. So that's why
Yeah.
where the name came from. So
Yeah.
I wear it with a lot of pride.
Oh,
Um,
it's a cool nick. It's probably one of the coolest ones you can have, isn't it?
Thank you so much. Thanks so much. Yeah, I have a really good relationship with the Greek people, and they supporting me even more than the Dutch people. Is crazy, but
No.
yeah, but maybe next time you see me with a Greek flag.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool as well.
Yeah. The question
Yeah,
I had for you, Yelly, is basically in the 2 fights you've had. I mean, one loss, one win, one lose. Sorry,
yeah,
you obviously you're carrying the flag for the Netherlands. You're first
yeah,
guy fighting BKFC. You've fought
yeah,
for a title already in your second fight, which is absolutely incredible. In
yeah.
Rome, it didn't go your way. I know I don't want to keep saying that, but do you think that moving forward, obviously, we love your style. It's a proper Dutch come forward. It's that's what the fans pay to see, and that's what we we like to see as well. Do you think
Yeah.
you might need to tweak that a little bit moving forward as you come up against better opposition as time goes on? Is that in your mind, or do you just think, fuck it, I am who I am, which we love, but
Yes,
uh, d- you
absolutely.
know, moving forward, is that something you'd have to maybe adjust a little bit?
Yeah. I just have the Dutch bare knuckle boxing style. It's my own
Yeah,
style, and I will
it's your
keep
style, yeah.
doing. It's my own style, So, but unfortunately, is like when you're doing good, like for example, for me in the BKFC, you don't hear a lot in the Netherlands. There are some guys who are supportive, so thank you for them. But when you lose, they're like publishing things like Dutch honor is gone and
Oh God.
things like that, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm trying
Yeah.
my fucking best here, for
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, you're
yeah,
carrying the flag, that's for sure.
Yeah.
yeah,
Listen, you're the first BKFC, you're the first Dutch guy in BKFC.
yeah,
And
fucking go. So a
and
little pride in that. Come on,
yeah,
man.
but you're the first Dutch guy to fight for the title in BKFC as well.
As well,
So you
yeah.
have two records. You had 2 fights and 2 records, and
Yeah.
that's
Double
something
history,
to, yeah, that's something that's very, very impressive to have in
Thanks.
your, on your career. What do you
No,
call it?
that goes in the history books.
In history books,
That will
yeah,
always be
that's what
there.
I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah.
And I'm gonna be the first Dutch world champ as well.
Well,
Good.
that's what we hope as well, because we're big fans of yours, as you know already, I think.
Can I ask you? Did you tune in to watch the Kai Stewart and Nico Gaffey fight? And I'm just wondering what your thoughts were on that fight. And obviously, I'll be pretty sure that at some point you're probably rematching Nico or hopefully getting a shot at Kai further down the line.
Yeah. I think it was a really good fight. A lot of action. Um, I also like the aggressive style of Nico, coming forward and just bang. So that's really good. But I think Kai is a big, strange puzzle
Yeah,
to sort out. It's a really strange style. But I think when I would fight Kai, it's more close to the MMA style. He has a wrestling
yeah,
background. I
yeah.
see how we have his grips and things. I'm used to that shit. So I think that will be a good matchup for in the future. If I get my chance, I will take it with both hands and then show you the Dutch style of bare knuckle boxing. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
boxing and MMA mixed with my style. So I think was good fight, but yeah, I think I can do a really good job against both of them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
Yeah. So, while on subject, then, who do you think you would like to fight next? And sorry, I'll go back. Would you like a rematch with Gaffey?
For
It's a bit
sure.
straightforward question, but yeah, it's a bit straightforward, but
For sure, for sure, for sure. You
yeah,
know,
what you might.
anyone they put against me, I would take it because I really want to fight. Want to make history. I want to be the best. I'm going to be the best, and you know, if you want to be the best, you have to fight the best. So, and I think Nico was a really good opportunity, and also yeah, a big obstacle, and I learned a lot from it, a lot. In 12 years of my fighting experience, I've never been knocked out. So, you know, I learned a lot from it. So I will be more ready the next time, if there will be a next time, and otherwise, I would love to fight Kai Stewart. Yeah, I would love that. Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
you have your eyes on him, then this is the next guy you really want to fight,
yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and you're just going after that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to see. I want to feel how strong his wrestling clinch really is. You know, I want to
Yeah.
see what the power is and how he fights. And yeah,
But
I would like to try that puzzle.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
so
go
that
ahead.
is the beauty of this sport, though. So calling you Nico, yeah, like the beauty is everything moves so quickly. So within
yeah,
a couple more wins, and you are, right at the top of the division, which that's what makes this sport so good. As I've just said, it moves so quick.
Yeah,
yeah. Not a lot of people with big balls, you know. So if I
Yeah,
win,
exactly.
I can climb straight away to the top.
So in an ideal world, then how soon would you like to get back out there?
I think around summer, end of summer, something like
Yeah.
that. Um, I heard there are some things they're working on in Georgia, for example, that would be really nice, or Dubai would be amazing as well.
yeah,
You
Yeah,
know,
sure.
I know what I can bring to the table. It's always war when I fight, so people just want to see that. So, and also, I would love to fight in England in the future as well, because I train a lot with, or I have a lot of contact with Danny Christie and his team, and I like to come over as well for some training. So do a little bit
we,
of connection. You know?
yeah. We like Danny Chris as well. We had him on podcast 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
amazing
Yeah,
guy.
he
Guy.
is. Yeah, what a guy. Yeah,
Yeah. So
Um, there's
we've
to be,
been with him with BKFC Newcastle. I trained with him a little bit, and yeah, was a really good guy. So learning a
yeah,
lot from him, man. He's a real legend.
yeah, to be honest as well, there's quite a few. Well, there's a lot of featherweights in this country as well that you might get matched up against at some point.
yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, would love that. Would love that. I will be ready for anything. I
Yeah.
know I'm here to stay, and you will hear from me definitely.
Yeah. And if we could just go back a bit, you know, when you had your first BKFC fight on the walkout,
Yeah.
you know, was your feeling? Then what was it like? You know, compared to MMA. You know, when you had the walkouts in MMA, and then this is now you came into BKFC. Was it different? How did you feel? Or...
Yeah, the crazy part was when they got to tape my hands, they were so quickly done. I was like, oh, fuck. No padding. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, burn knuckles. Yeah, so, and also the vibes in the locker rooms. So when I came in there, you know, a lot of people had like tattoos on their face, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, am I here at a BKFC event, or am I in a prison? You know, I'm like, what the fuck is? You know, we're not used to that things in the Netherlands. You know, so I was like, holy shit. But it was fucking badass, brutal. You know, so yeah. I know when I was on stage, you know, and I felt the tape, I see my knuckles, and I see the ring. It was something that I manifested for a long time, you know, like every small detail of it. You know, I saw the ring, the smell that I sniffed in the air. You know, what I saw, everything till in detail. You know, so it was like I already been to that place. You know, so yeah, doing a lot of meditation, manifestation, and when I go deep in it, it will work out. Also, a big shout out to the magic mushrooms. The magic mushrooms did a lot in my life. They're like a holy thing for me, you know. It, uh, it gave me glimpse of the future. Also, that I
Yeah.
was holding the belt, that I felt the letters, and there was an exact moment in Rome that I felt the letters on my shoulder with the photo shoot with the belt, and I was like, holy fucking shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, big shout out to that. And I saw everything beforehand, so it was like a homecoming again.
So you definitely foresaw being on this podcast.
Yeah, yeah. As well, as well.
Sorry, I just thought I'd get that in there.
Yeah.
So before we move on, geez, I've lost my train of thought now. I've lost my train of thought.
Oh my God.
Yeah, sorry. Forgive me. Yeah,
That's okay.
sorry. Forgive me, please. I was going to say before we move on, what would be, apart from becoming a champion, obviously world champion at some point, what would it mean to you to maybe bring it to the Netherlands, the BKFC? Would that be a dream of yours? Have you got like a specific dream apart from becoming a champion?
Yeah, that would be definitely a dream, you know. But
I know there'd be a lot
I
of
hope,
loopholes and stuff to go through.
yeah, I hope that it will be in the future, you know. But a lot of people say no, we can't do this, do that. But I think when we just organize it, people won't do it on the streets anymore or less. There are people who have something to fight for, you know, and I hope it will be in the future, because I also am planning for the future to start my own gym in my garden, you know, my own gym, and I want to give the first bare knuckle classes of the Netherlands. So I hope one day it will all fall in
Come to
place.
fruition, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you've definitely got time on your hands.
Yeah.
Can I ask you as well, Jelle? Is it still the same with MMA? Is it still illegal in the Netherlands?
No. It's now it's quite it's beginning to get quite big, but for a long time, like for example, I think 8 years ago, it was not allowed in a cage, because
Okay.
cages are for animals. Fucking gay.
Okay.
But but now they have like cages. They have Cage Warriors Academy in the Netherlands now, and it's really good. So yeah, I think it's a matter of time, you know, because UFC first was also a freak show, and you cannot do this, two men in a cage, just like animals fighting each other, you know. But times are different now. If they see how professional the BKFC is, and how it's growing, and people want to see this, you know. It's not to talk bad about MMA, but sometimes you have in an MMA fight that it's a bit still on the ground, and some people who don't have the
Appreciate,
knowledge
don't understand it, yeah.
yeah, not understand it. They think, they are cuddling on the floor, waiting till they stand and bang, you know. But this is the stand and bang at the
Yeah.
top level, you know. And from the beginning till the end, you have to sit on the front of your chairs to see the action, you know. It's constantly action. Your adrenaline is moving. It's raw. It's real. It's barbaric. It's gladiator shit. So you want to see this. So
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be the future for sure, and I hope also in
Yeah.
the Netherlands.
You see, it does seem a little bit strange from an outside perspective. Obviously, those guys been over in England, in the UK, that with the Netherlands having such a great history of combat sports athletes,
Yeah.
that it's not, there's so much red tape around it. It just seems a bit bizarre. You know, really, we can't even get his head around it, to be honest. I mean, hopefully they need to get their finger out of their asses and bloody get it sorted out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love that. You know, I also did some sparring with Andy Sauer for my last fight, and also, you know, he's just a normal guy on the streets there, you know, and he's a fucking legend. And in Japan, if he walks on the street, it's crazy, you know. So I hope it will change one day, but I cannot say it for sure. I think I think like for example when France and Ngannou became champion, you know, they have a national day to honor him, you know, and I would love to see that for any fighter, you know, because we work our
Yeah.
ass off for this, and yeah,
And you
so
fight, yeah, with your country's flag as well. So
yeah, so a little bit pride in this, yeah, will be appreciated.
absolutely, absolutely. And if we can touch a bit on your work out of gym or out of fighting, let's say. You're trying to do a lot of good for your community as well, don't you?
Yeah, yeah, I try to set up
Save
save
point.
point. Yeah, save point. I did it with a friend of mine, because there was a girl in Amsterdam named Lisa, and a girl from 17 years old, and she was arrested on the street, and after that was killed. So
Oh,
yeah, we're getting really angry from that, and we're saying we have to do something. But a lot of times when I was little, for example, because I get bullied a lot when I was little, and there were some things, I would go to the police like, "Hey, this is a problem," you know, and they say, "Yeah, we can't do anything. Prove this and that." So there was also a big problem. So I was thinking with him like, what can we do, you know, and that's standing up for each other, and yeah, be good for each other, you know. So we had the idea that people with a business can open their doors as a safe haven for people who get arrested on the street, so that yeah, if they are in problems and they see like a sticker or a thing with save point, they know, okay, I can come in here and say I need save point, that people there will help the people in need, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a very good idea, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
because same things happening in here actually as well. If you have a problem, usually if you go to police, they'll say, "Well, there's nothing we can do," or "Prove it," or "We don't
Yeah.
have the resources," or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
and the things, you know. So we getting really angry when you hear all these stories. So I was like, why can't we do anything? We can do something, you know. So
Yeah,
that's
at least something. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so Jelle, if I can ask you, how many businesses have signed up to that? How many have you got on board at the moment?
I think close to 110
Oh, okay.
Oh,
in the
that's a lot.
Netherlands. Yeah, and some in Belgium. But the problem is the government is like, okay, good idea, but if we ask for money to
Yeah.
develop the things, they're like, ah, we have to see, and you know, we're a bit in this moment right now.
Right.
So is it self-funded at the moment? And you have
Yeah,
actually got a GoFundMe on your page on
yeah,
Instagram.
we try to do that, but we just had enough money to send the stickers to the locations, but
Okay.
yeah, we paying everything with ourselves, and also at home. We moved houses recently, and I have to do a lot of work in here, like a lot. It's an old farm.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen it. You bought a farm, didn't you?
Yeah, I want to be out in nature. That's my place to be, but
Yeah.
still has a lot of work, and we have to pay everything. And sometimes I want to do good for the community, but sometimes I look at my wife, and she's like, "We really need to work. You need the money, man." So, so sometimes it's a bit frustrating, you know. I think this government has a lot of money, and for example, Tilburg, where I'm coming from, they put money in a house they put on a roundabout, and it's ugly as fuck, and it's moving like really slowly, and they say it's art, you know, and they put like fucking. I'm like, bro. Ugh. Yeah,
Yeah, it costs an absolute fortune as well.
yeah, and
Yeah.
everybody's saying, please put it to the ground, but they still put it there, and I'm like, break it down, put the fucking money in us, and we make the street safer. But
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's that.
Yeah, that is actually crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So if we're back to fighting, so you said you're hoping to fight within end of summer, and there is nothing working in pipelines. You're just kind of hoping now, just sniffing, or you have anything going?
Yeah, there is something in the pipeline, but yeah, I don't want to say anything about it before I have my signature on it. Then I'm happy, you know. But you will see it on my socials, so you will see it coming by when it's time is there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we talk a little bit about recovery? Like, what kind of practices do you put into recovery after after fights? Have you got certain? Do you like hot and cold plunges, stuff like that, or what's your kind of
Yeah,
routine after fights?
yeah, I love that as well. Going to saunas, getting a good massage, but also for the mental recovery, what I mentioned already. I um, um, I have a group of fighters. You know, I take them to the forest from some day, and then we take some mushrooms to meditate. You know, and go like really deep. So that's also for mental
If you
part.
like meditating, that's a perfect drug, isn't it?
Yeah, man, but I don't want to say it's a drug. It's a medicine, man.
Well, it is. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
So
in today's medicine, they use a lot of them as well, isn't it? So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, a
yeah,
lot of people recover from depression, anxiety, and yeah, I battled
yeah,
with
like
that as well, you know, and this was the only thing that really helps. So
yeah, yeah, cool.
No, good. We have actually just teamed up with some compatriots of yours over at Zappoli. I'm not sure if you're aware of them or have you heard them.
yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we spoke with them and we mentioned you, and they said, "Well, we do know him."
Yeah, I know the brands. Yeah, they just sent me a message if I want to try some of their products. So
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
we'll see
that's
how
good.
that goes.
We've actually teamed up with them now, so that they're sponsoring us at the moment.
yeah,
But I must say that we've been using the product for a couple of weeks, and we would definitely vouch for them. I mean,
yeah,
they're really good guys to work with, let's say, and also the product is really good. So yeah, we would highly recommend you
yeah,
definitely jump on and try it.
yeah, definitely. And we
Yeah,
have
one of
mentioned
them.
that we're doing podcasts with you. They were really excited. They're big fans of yours.
Ah, nice. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's good. So, is there anything else you want to mention maybe before we finish up?
I think you want to ask something about the MMA days, right?
Yeah, we should have touched on that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you have questions about that still, but
you go then first.
Yeah, I think you said to us when we met you in Birmingham that had did you have to stop MMA? So excuse me. Did you have to stop MMA due to some was it an injury or some medical
Yeah, was it
issues?
kidney or liver? You had bleeding, internal bleeding, I think.
yeah, I had one of my last pro MMA fights. Yeah, I had to drop down to 61 kg in a very short period. I did that, but after I stood on the scales, I wanted to drink my salts, etc., but still didn't gain any weight. Felt really sick, but I worked my ass off for it, so I was like, fuck it, we're still gonna do it. But the day after, in the ring, I was dehydrated as fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even have a sweat, so it was all red flags, but still go in the fight. Knocked this guy almost out in the first 5 seconds of the fight, but then he thought, okay, I don't want to stand and bang with this guy, so I want to wrestle. So he did, and he squeezed so hard, and I was dehydrated. So he squeezed my arteries of my kidneys like open. So
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
yeah, so I was bleeding to death in the fight, and yeah, in the fight, there was a voice in my head, like I always say, it's a voice of an angel. It was warning me, like, you're going to die, and I
Yeah,
was like,
because that's really life-threatening, isn't it? You could
yeah,
actually die. It's internal bleeding.
For sure.
yeah, that's true, and it could be really over quick. And I was still fighting, and I felt the pain, and it was like an organ pain, like if you get a liver shot in sparring, but that then 100 times worse, you know. And
Oh,
I was still fighting and going for it, but all of a sudden my arms are falling out. My legs didn't work well. I was like trapped inside of my head, like my body is dying, but I'm aware I have to fight for
Mhm.
my life. And
ah,
it was a crazy thing, you know. It was a crazy thing, and after that I lost on points. I fight the fight out, but lost on points because my arms and legs didn't work. After that, we have to drive from Germany to the Netherlands, and yeah, it was fucking crazy. And
Wow.
yeah, I was telling to my coach back then, please drive home, drive home. I want to see my girlfriend. Um, because I know in my head I was dying, and she was the last one I want to see before I go to heaven, you know. And yeah, it was crazy. So when I went home, uh, I came inside, and I just go lay down in the bathtub, putting ice cold water all around me just to keep me awake. Uh, my girlfriend found me, and she wanted to call the ambulance, and the ambulance uh, asked what I did. Yeah, I was fighting. Oh, okay, he has to rest out. Call back tomorrow. But then the blood in my stomach was going down, and yeah, I'm sorry to say this, but my balls were going black, like
Oh wow.
everything
oh, wow.
around it, like full of blood. And I was screaming, my balls. And then they heard that, and they're like, fuck, we're coming now, you know. They know it's an internal bleeding. So then in the back of the hospital, screaming for painkillers. They put a lot of things, but still didn't work. After that, in the hospital, they say they gonna check how bad it was, and the only thing I heard was we have to do something now, or we're gonna lose him in a couple of seconds. So then the lights go out, and when I wake up again, yeah, I was at the intensive care. A lot of crazy shit going on. I was very weak, and
That is
yeah,
absolutely insane. Fucking
yeah,
hell, mate.
Um,
yeah.
I don't even know what to say.
yeah,
That's
like
just
what year was that?
It was 2021.
4 years ago, 5 years ago now.
Yeah.
And how long was you out of the out of how long was you out competing? How long did you stop competing after that?
Um, I was 2 months in the hospital or so, and after that, I was trying to escape the hospital as well because I'm getting crazy of the walls, you know. And they have to stay. But I was in my wheelchair and like, fuck you guys, and I was going away just to get the fucking subway and to eat something, and I had to cry, you know, just to eat good food. And people are watching me like in my hospital dress, like I was a fucking retard or something. But I didn't care, man. I just called a friend of mine. I said, pick me up. I'm getting crazy here. So wheelchair in the back. I've everything. I've the video somewhere even. So that that was crazy. But yeah, after that. Yeah, I was mentally fucked up. The doctors told me I will never fight again. You will never fix your dream. Maybe walking is a bit of a problem as well. So my whole world was going down, you know, and
Wow.
that was the moment I that was the first time I go with the group of fighters to the forest, to the Magic Lake. That's the place where it all happened, and we did the mushrooms, and that was the first time I had like a one-to-one moment with God, or the greatest being of all time, and told me, don't be afraid. You will fight again because you have warrior blood. I didn't put you on earth to stop now. You have to fight. This is only a step for something greater. And when that happened, the lake we're at was changing into an octagon, and I saw the lights on, and I was feeling full of fire, ready to go, And 6 months after that moment, I was fighting in a sold-out arena in Bellator, Dublin, against
Oh,
undefeated Dara Kelly. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
that's that's quite a story, Wow. How do you
Yeah.
feel now? Then are you fully recovered, or?
Yeah, still MMA is not it anymore, But
Not an option.
I want to prove to people that I still can fight on the highest arenas of the world, even when I have this, because I have I getting really aggressive from people that are complaining all the time of small things, And I want to show all these people what you can do if your will is there, and
Yeah.
yeah, I like to believe that it all is God's plan to put me in bare knuckle where I belong. So
Yeah, so when was that moment then that you thought, you know what, this bare knuckle game,
It's for me.
BKFC, when
well,
did like yeah,
yeah,
when was
the
that
first
moment?
time I heard about it, I was completely in love with it, but yeah, it's already hard to fight MMA in the Netherlands, So how am I be able to fight bare knuckle? Don't have connections. I don't have anything. So I was trying here and there. Do you know anyone? No, I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone. Blah blah blah. So that was the time that I had to focus a little bit on the boxing, and there was a moment I go on a holiday with my family, and it was in Spain, and I was like, I have to go to Dan Chapman because he's one of the best in the game, So I want to train with this guy and learn from him, and maybe he has some connections to come on the show. So I went to the gym, same gym as Nico. So yeah, that's fun how that goes. But yeah,
Did you boy, sorry to interrupt, did you boys spar at that point? Oh,
no, it was just normal training. Was no sparring.
okay.
But yeah, I just asked everything, like what do I need to know, how do I get on the show, and yeah, so he said if we have something, maybe we can fix something. So I'm like, okay. But day after day, still didn't hear anything, and I was like training hard, like hard. I want to be ready when the call is there, and yeah, it was also crazy. That's the crazy part, but it's like really spiritual thing. I was like with a friend of mine. He also does a lot of spiritual work, and I was going to him. I'm like, bro, I don't get the chance. 7 people didn't want to fight me. Still don't have my chance for the BKFC. What the fuck is this? Do I have to get a face tattoo to get on the show, or what the fuck? So he said, "Okay, I'm gonna check in on you, and I'm gonna see what's wrong." And he did that, and it was so crazy. And he said, "Okay, there is someone coming up. You have to forgive." I'm like, "What the fuck? It's this guy." I was like, "No, man, I'm not gonna forgive him. He's a fucking douchebag." Blah blah blah. He said that's your fucking ego in your way. You have to break it down. You have to go all in before you can go to the next level. And I was like, yeah, sure, fuck that shit. But still, day after day, it didn't work. He said, just do what I said. No, okay. And with my heart, I call this guy up. I say, we have to talk. And he was like, I'm so fucking glad that you're calling me. I want to call you a long time, but I didn't dare to call you. We have a good chat. we're all good now. 2 days later, I get the call. Do you want to fight on 48 hours notice?
And
That's
you're never
fucking
going to
crazy.
say no.
No, I
After
was
all
like,
that, you can't say no.
this
Yeah,
is the right timing. This is the fucking right timing, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
Can I?
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
like changing the subject a little bit. I want to ask you what you think about the Hervelven fight against Usyk. What do you think about that? What are your thoughts on that? A guy who's had obviously he's a legend in kickboxing, but he's coming up against obviously a bit of a legend in straight boxing as well. I know
Yeah.
he's had one fight as well. He's 1-0 basically. I'm just wondering, have you got any thoughts on that? Do you think he's got a chance?
I think it's a really good opportunity for him, but he's coming at his home, at Usyk's home. So it's gonna be one of the biggest challenge of his life. But I would do the same probably if I got the chance, and at the pyramids of Giza. Come on, man. Why wouldn't they know? That's fucking history right there. So I understand it totally. I think it's gonna be a really, really hard night for him, but a good opportunity, and I think it's gonna be a good fight. But yeah, it's in Usyk's background, So
yeah,
It's interesting, that's for sure.
yeah, but I wish him all the best, So
absolutely, yeah, yeah, right. So before we finish off, we just want to wish you all the best, really, and good luck with your future adventures, and we hope you'll fight in Italy again.
hopefully.
Hopefully. And yeah, thanks then for joining, and we'll see you next time then.
Thank you so much for having me, man.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing, mate.
Yeah.
You're smashing it in life. Obviously, you've got your own little family, and you're doing brilliant things with Save Point. I mean, you're quite literally probably saving lives doing that. And as a fighter, I'd just like to say we've seen you out. We've seen you twice live, and you've won our hearts both times. We love your style. We love, we can't wait to see you back out there, mate. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you so much, and I hope to entertain you guys a lot more.
Yeah, we hope to see you next time you fight. We hope to see you live again. To be there again to see you live.
Would love that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take care. Thank you.
Cheers, Jelle. Bye. And recording.